Rolling. A scoochie back in here. I have lost the remote to my little clicky remote for when I do my readings. And so I had to go back to the old, do it by hand and then walk over here. Those who've watched this, I'm going to call it a show, but it's just me, my little video diary. What? You should see my dog over here. He is just so cute. But also he's very furry, and we're both very hot because it's hot. It's hot. It's damn hot. It's hotter than a snake's ass in a wagon rut. I do have my AC on, but I'm still sweating over here. I had this lit, but it didn't take. Let's try again. So I haven't done one of these little videos in a while because I got a little cold. That makes me think of Tori Amos. Caught a light sneeze, dream a little dream, make my own pretty, I actually want to show you this, pretty hate machine. There's 3 dots in here, and I like to put the incense can only go in one though. 2 of them are fake. So I always like to annoy myself by failing many times before I find the hole that goes in, right? All right. So I think I found how I can have the sound set up here so I cannot have to be like right here, because that's very close. I think I can be a little bit over here, and excuse me. Like I said, I had a little bit of a cold, so I'm feeling better, but I still got like a little bit of hoarseness and coughing up just a little bit. Not right now. I'm not going to do that on this. But anyway, if you can see, the cards are flopped all over. My son was out here earlier, and we had a tarot battle. It's like battle of interpretations. It was really fun. I won. I mean, I already had my totems and stuff on because I was getting ready to do a reading here, and he came out and was doing shenanigans, and we had a lot of fun with those. I'm sorry about how I can't see myself because I broke my glasses. Brand new, second day. No, why did I say second day? It was actually, it was the second day, but it was still less than 24 hours. I picked him up in the evening, and then I squished them. Terrible. Very upset. Because of course the frames aren't covered, just the lenses. The lenses are fine, and the frames, one of the screw little things busted, if you're wondering specifics. Yada, yada, yada. All right, so I have glasses. I can't see. I see like I see a little bit of my hair, and then there's a face I see, but it's not very clear. So, I need all these cards. So anyway, it is hot. I believe I already mentioned that and did that Robin Williams quote. Robin Williams was one of my favorite comedians and actors, especially growing up. My parents watched the Mork and Mindy show or I think my dad did anyway. My mom wasn't really into TV, but it was a cute show. I think she would have kind of liked it. But I really liked that, and that was when he was really young, and I actually thought he was super handsome. Use an old-fashioned word. I still think he is, like he was to me, and just so funny and quick-witted and delightful. Like, just, he was cool. Oh boy. So, does that count? I think I have to shuffle one more time. And that one does count, or it doesn't count. There we go. Sorry guys, I gave up on thumb shuffling. I just think my little neurodivergent brain just can't really get the hang of it after all this time of doing it the other way. I feel literally dripping sweat. That's so silly. Also, I'm gonna take a couple of these. Maybe it'll get smarter. I'm like trying to use a quiet voice because there's a setting called overdrive that I use sometimes when I'm singing songs that I want to do really soft. And I thought maybe that'll fix the problem about how I have to stay this close. But now I'm noticing that I'm definitely talking very quietly. I did see on the internet there are like ASRM. I don't even know what that means, but I do know it's something to do with like, like this kind of stuff. And I saw people who did like these whispering tarot readings, and I couldn't hear, and that bothered me. But I found the visuals. I do like sort of the soothingness, and there is a cool tarot reader that I watch, Dove and Serpent Tarot. You can look it up. He's quite a dapper man, dresses nicely, and he has a good voice and does does that. I don't know how to describe it, but go look it up if you want to see. I'm not meaning to do that here, but maybe that's what we're doing. Anyway, I think I shuffled too many times. Doesn't matter. So I have the little smoke going, and I've heard the story is that helps the spirits, and of course you want to be careful, or don't be if you don't believe, but certainly go back to whatever your source of light is before talking to any type of entities or spirits. Go to your heart and your light, or whatever you call that. All right, and then traditionally you can welcome friends and ancestors, and of course I like to, since I was a kid, like imagine that I have this cool angel gang that surrounds me and keeps me safe, and that's fun. I know I see people, like I just learned recently that there was an archangel that called Metatron, and it's like all I can think is Megatron, of course, but Metatron is like the sun. I love it. I know Michael, I know Gabriel, of course, and then like I've heard Raphael, but I don't really know that much about the other angels. Most of the Bible books, or the books like Enoch and some of those other books, aren't in what we traditionally know of the Bible, so I didn't learn those, and whoops. And now I looked them up and I read about them, but I can't remember, like, mostly I read about like the history, the known history of those books. You can look it up there. Oh no, I put some of these upside down. I should just like get on with my life, go to bed and so I can go to work tomorrow and not be so determined to get a reading done. Okay. I'm just going to go from whatever I have here. I'm going to flip over some cards. I think I talked some nonsense. So I like to I have some specific ancestors. And so I like to have them communicate. That helps me feel like I could keep in, something malevolent. Excuse me, malevolent. There it is, malevolent away. That's it. Let's flip. Oh my gosh, 5 of Wands. So the fighting card, fight, fight, fight. We've got some battling going on here. In this particular deck, there's a woman here in a green shirt and matching pants and boots, and she's got a wand in hand and looking. And there's 3 people seeming to attack her and this other man. They may or may not be on the same team, but they do seem to be. And he's got his wand, and there's these 3 people attacking. Although it's hard to tell who they're all attacking, or if they're just all wildly swinging. It's kind of, this guy seems to be sort of hovering out of nowhere. Is he doing like a big jump kick? I can't figure out what's going on with his legs. Anyway, doesn't matter. The fighting. So what's up with the 5 of Wands here? That's interesting. Oh, the deck is eager to tell me about the 5 of Wands. I've got the 9 of Pentacles, one of my favorite, so elegant. She's got that, you can see that I love that. She's got the hair. Much better, quite a bit better than mine, but I'm jealous of her perfect version of it, and that dress she's got and all that elegance and all those pentacles, all 9. So, sorry about my voice. I can hear that it's like not the way it usually is. It's like, I wonder if I should go up and talk like a little girl. Is that fun for everyone? Sorry. I can talk like that. Let me see. I have a character that my son and I do when we play, or did. We still do sometimes. But it's Harlequin, and I do the voices like Batman, and then I'm not that great at getting accents perfect, but the thought of it, I'm like, I was just about to do it, and the beaver goes off. Don't do it. Okay, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna have to get up and pause because I have to check the pizza. So I'll be right back. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm back. We only have 5 minutes, or it's gonna go off again. Ryan likes his pizza pretty well done. Ooh, I have no base. Oh yeah, he's gonna do my Harley Quinn. No, he said he wasn't gonna do it. It's actually kind of like a hybrid between Betty Boop, if you've ever look it up. Sold. I wanna be loved by you, just you, nobody else but you. Why am I shoveling again? I don't know. I wanna sing alone. Boo boo ba doo. I wanna be kissed by you, just you, nobody else will do. I wanna be loved by you alone. Boo boo ba doo. All right. I don't know why I had to shuffle again, but more information. Let's go with it. Oh no! Just throw it away. I hate that 3 of Swords. Broken heart. Remember, it's just swords, though, so it's thoughts. You're brokenhearted in your brain. But let's see what else comes up here. Oh, the Magician. I don't know why I'm sick of the Magician today. Like just today. The Magician is so tricky. Oh, this one came out earlier, too. In Orion and I's reading. Battle. Card battle. Tarot battle. We just made it up, but it was fun. Ten of Wands, I was telling him, he was like, this is you carrying the body. He's a little dark sometimes. And I'm like, no, this card is me winning this fight here and gathering all of the wands and going back home with my beautiful wands. So like in this case, oh, that's definitely backwards. Okay. So we started with the Five of Wands. So the fight, and that resulted in the Nine of Pentacles, but also a broken heart, or a three broken hearts, or 3 levels of death. It's really, no, it's not death at all. It's always like that kind of, I mean, sometimes I'm like explaining, and to me, I'm looking at these pictures and going like, that's not, like, you see it, okay? You saw that. I accidentally learning card tricks, so it went and landed and stayed sideways for a minute. So remember, it's just in your mind. It's an illusion. It's an illusion at this point, okay? I feel that way. Like, I have, I'll admit, I go, to therapy. I find it very helpful, and I learn to separate my emotions, like of pain that I experienced, with the memory, so that I can think about it and not re-experience that pain in my brain, in my membrane, insane. And so you can disconnect, like take the swords out of the heart. Anyway, and so break through that. In this case, I'm taking him as this trickster he can be sometimes, and you'll find it was, there was a lot of illusion going on, and now that the illusions have been cleared, it's time to, go on home with your wands. All right, let's see what else we get. I'm gonna just do the quick thing here and see what pops out. That's always fun. So, Judgment came popping right out. A little hand coming up in a graveyard. So, putting that right here under the Five of Wands was the battle. That's a Judgment on that. Oh, oh, it's so fun. You guys, this is the Nine of Cups. You saw it hop out. And then it goes right under the Nine of Pentacles. I'm on pins and needles. Also, I have to go check the oven. Haha. Wish I had my remote. All right. Good news, bad news time. I went to get the pizza out of the oven and had one of those blooper moments where I flipped the pizza, quickly flipped it back, but lost half of the cheese onto the oven door. So I got into the fridge quick and put a cheese mix that I have on that side, put it back in the oven to melt. Oh, guys. Don't make pizza and tarot at the same time. I was so excited though, because 2 nines underneath each other, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. So it was like there was a fight here with Judgment on that, and then it's look at this situation. So there she is with her gold records or whatever, and then here she is, 9 of Cups. She's holding a tie, and she's got her cups all over. And maybe she's not alone, maybe she is, maybe that's her tie, maybe that's someone else's tie. But it's so cute to see those two together there. Now, what's with this? What's with this? Swords. 3 of swords. Heartbreak. Oh. Well, since my baby left me, I find a new place to dwell. King of Wands. Down at the end of Lonely Street, that's Heartbreak Hotel. And I'll be, it's hard to go that low, I'll make you so lonely, babe. It'll make you so lonely. It'll make you so lonely you could die. Ah, 3 of Wands. Actually came up earlier. It's under the Magician, so this is exploring to me. I especially like it because it's like she's exploring new areas, and wherever she is, she feels safe enough. She's got her helmet pushed back, and she's surveilling. She's looking good. I was going to say I like her leather pants and boots. And of course, when I was singing, we had the King of Wands come out here. Not a lot of, shouldn't be a lot of questions there. He is the King of Wands. Wands is fire. He burned it. He's burning it down. Sometimes you have to do that to start over, Sometimes. So now we've got, the Magician being revealed by maybe exploration or looking around for clues. I don't know. 10 of Wands. Oh. Sun, the sun. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's all right. Da 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 da. Oh, so beautiful. So earlier I actually won the game with this sun card, actually. So pretty awesome, and this was a point of contention, as I said. So here is my confirmation that, as I was saying to him, I've already been through this several times, at least twice. I have 10 wands. And so after you get, through those battles, you just want to go home and rest. And I've said this before, but make a fire. Those are good wood to burn in a nice fire. And then just the sun, the prince, the little boy here on his toy horse, and you see the fence around it and sunflowers peeking over, but he is so safe. He is so in his own right, where he, when it's your child, and since I was playing with Orion and it was that one came up, he's like, no. So amazing that this is the story with, we got to turn heartbreak. We got to see through, be careful of illusions. These are emotions, it's not just emotions, though. I always get that wrong because I feel like cups is emotions. That's water. Typical Aries, right? I'm like, what do I know? It's war. Burn it down. Let's do another row, just really quick. And then I'm going to go and deliver my pizza. And I guess I want to shuffle again. I want to shuffle. I was trying to think of a pizza. There's no pizza song. Pizza, pizza, Pizza Steve is a character from a cartoon my son watched when he was young. Very silly. All right, let's go. Flip, quickity quicks. Ooh, plan, Three of Pentacles. We got a plan. Hierophant, that's the word coming down. That's following the. Sometimes people see it as like law or judgment. Judgment is its own card, which we got earlier. So I more see the Hierophant as sort of that kind of father figure, grandpa figure even. So if you get Hierophant's approval, grandpa's approval, you're doing pretty well. Two of Swords is usually a decision, but it's also showing that kind of this blind faith. So someone might be having just to sit and have faith in something, knowing what they will choose, but having to wait to choose. And then, spicy. We've got our Lovers just popped out here, and that's the first I feel like, other than, of course, my mention of her maybe having someone with a tie, but I mean, this is, this Lovers card is like, oh no, notice I always bump the camera. It's okay. Anyway, the Lovers cards are here. It's like, who knows which situation. You have to make the situation for yourself. Are you, Eve, who's talked with the snake and gotten Adam involved with you, and then you see the angels coming down here, and she's got that yellow hair and with the sun behind her, so she's definitely representing coming, an angel coming from God, being like, what? Hey, wait a minute. So that came after the illusions, so it's interesting. So we take your intuition, I would say, on that. I'm going to wait for the last card, and it is the world. We are the world. We are the children. I'm not good at that song. For you and me. We are the world. So, I see this as a decision being made, as gaining knowledge, having a plan, taking grandpa's advice, or waiting for to have all of the approval needed, and, being ready, but also blind faith in it. And then I see this right now as like an eye open. It was the story was the knowledge, and the snake was saying, God's hiding things from you. And maybe he was, certainly he was, right? And now their eyes are opened, but we all know that in that story, there's the cost of the eye opening. And the result, though, of this whole situation in the tales, in the earthly tales, is that's the beginning of the world, and here's the world. What? That was such a cool reading. It's like so awesome. Orion's out here, and he's caught the pizza, I think. The pizza incident has come to light. So I better go restore the pizza. Thanks for being here. See you later. Bye.
Are you ending it?
Yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm gonna fix it. Hold on.
Okay.